Good afternoon, all. We're very fortunate that we have such great weather. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, it is my great privilege to welcome you to the Academy at Penguin Hall's graduation ceremony for the class of 2025. Today is a celebration of growth, of purpose, and all that waits just beyond the horizon. It is also a testament to the power of this community, the families who believe in the mission of the school, the faculty and staff who poured their hearts into the nurturing of these students, and most of all, the graduates who made this place their own. As trustees, we are stewards of a vision, one that believes in the strength, intelligence, and potential of young women to shape a more just and compassionate world. Watching this class reach this milestone affirms why that vision matters. You have inspired us with your resilience, your curiosity, your leadership, and your spirit. You remind us what this school was built for and why it's so important. As you step into the next chapter of your journey, know that we are behind you. We see strength in you, your insights, your intentions, and your sense of purpose. And we are proud to have been even a small part of this journey. Now, as we begin the ceremony, let us take a moment to pause and reflect with an excerpt from Destarta by Max Ehrmann. Go placidly amid the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others. They too have their own stories. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career, however humble. It is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. You are a child of the universe. No less than the trees and the stars, you have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. It is now my pleasure to call upon Molly Martins, the president of the Academy, to begin these ceremonies. President Martin.
Good afternoon and welcome, trustees, family, friends, faculty, staff, and especially graduates. Today is a remarkable day. We are celebrating the graduation of our seniors together as a community on our beautiful campus. My many thanks for your good thoughts and prayers that the rain has held off and that we have this beautiful day to celebrate these graduates. Just before this ceremony, our class of 2025 placed river rocks carved with their name and year of graduation around a tree where they will join the stones of graduates past. The stones create an infinity circle, a circle that will continue to grow as our school grows, a circle that represents the very fabric of our school, powered by the gifts, talents, and service that each student have shared with us. Know that we are blessed to witness the legacy they leave behind as they walk the next steps of their paths. The class of 2025 is now part of the legacy of Penguin Hall. I invite families to visit the Legacy Garden after the ceremony. On behalf of our graduates, I want to express my profound gratitude to all of the families and friends gathered here today. Thank you for your steadfast encouragement, the sacrifices you have made to support your students, and the unwavering belief you've placed in your students' potential throughout their time here at APH. To our graduates, today is a milestone. And not just because you are receiving your diploma. You are crossing into a new chapter, one where your choices, your voice, and your impact begin to stretch far beyond the walls of this school. It is tempting on a day like this to think in terms of grand conclusions. You've reached the end of something, and yes, that is true. But it is also just the beginning. You're not done. You're just getting started. You're stepping out into a world that is as complex as it is beautiful. A world that needs your ideas, your compassion, your clarity, and your courage. A world that is waiting for your spark. And you have one, each of you. You have a voice, a gift, and a perspective no one else has. And now comes the task and the privilege of using it. Blaze your trail. That doesn't mean just taking the biggest risk or making the loudest move. Sometimes blazing a trail means speaking up when it's hard or showing up consistently when it would be easier to disappear. It means doing the work no one sees and standing for the values you believe in, even when it's inconvenient. But as you go on into the world with that fire in your belly and your dreams in your sights, I hope you will carry with you 3 things that will matter more than any title or trophy: gratitude, grace, and growth. Gratitude is not just about saying thank you. It's about noticing the good, noticing the people who show up, noticing the lessons in the unexpected. Gratitude will keep you grounded when the world feels chaotic, and it will keep your heart open when life starts moving too fast. Grace will carry you when you stumble, and you will stumble. Everyone does. Things won't always go the way you plan. There will be setbacks and disappointments and moments that you feel that you're behind. Grace allows you to meet those moments without regret. Grace says, you're learning, keep going. Grace also extends outward to the people around you because they too are learning as they go. You never know what someone else is carrying or what quiet battles they are fighting. Grace reminds us that we're all human and that we're all in this together. And finally, growth. If there's one thing I hope you remember, it is this. You are not a finished product. You are not supposed to have it all figured out. In fact, one of the most powerful things you can do is stay open to learning, to evolving, and to becoming. You don't have to know where every step leads. You just have to take the next one with intention, with courage, and with integrity. In the coming years, there will be moments of joy and success, but also moments of uncertainty and change and challenge. The world will ask much of you, and when it does, I hope you'll remember something simple but powerful. From Charlie McKeskey's beloved The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. You matter, you're important, and you are loved. And you bring to this world things no one else can. Let those words remind you that your worth isn't measured by perfection. It's found in how you choose to respond. With grace, with compassion, with strength, and with respect for yourself and for others. You are ready, you are capable, and you are needed just as you are. You've learned how to ask questions, how to listen, how to lead, how to care deeply and speak honestly. These are the skills that shape changemakers, trailblazers, bridge builders, and bold thinkers. These are the tools that shape a life of purpose. So go out and do what you do best. Dream boldly, live intentionally, and lead with heart. Take pride in how far you have come, take joy in where you are headed, and trust that even on the uncertain days, you are exactly where you need to be to take the next right step. We are proud of you, we believe in you, and we can't wait to see how you'll change the world. Not all at once, but moment by moment and step by step. Congratulations, class of 2025. The world is yours. Go meet it with everything you've got. Thank you. And now I would like to turn your attention to the ruby slippers. Good thing I checked this.
Sorry, like a candle that shines in the night, I'll be a beacon that's burning bright. I will carry the light. I will carry
Good afternoon, families, faculty, students, and class of 2025. They say high school changes you, and honestly, I'm not sure if it does. I mean, sure, we are older, taller, and more knowledgeable, hopefully. But aren't we still the same person? We walked into this school 4 years ago, some of us barely teenagers, some of us shy, some of us confused and lost, and most of us running off of pure delusion and Chef Ryan's snacks. But we all shared something in common. We had survived a global pandemic and the entirety of middle school, and we were ready for a change, a fresh start. Throughout the years, we faced academic stress, personal challenges, and probably more late nights than we'd like to admit. Half of them we spent making infographics for Mr. McLean's history class or grinding out the last couple pages of our test prep packets we swore we had another week to complete. The other half we spent on our phones until 3 a.m. when we finally realized we had school in the morning. Despite it all, we made it, even when we thought graduation couldn't come any sooner. When I look back at my years at APH, I don't just dwell on all the hardships. I focus on the little moments that shape me as a person. The jokes in the hallways, the "I didn't study either" as we walked into a biology test, the tangents Mr. Swan would go off on until the bell rang, all those moments that didn't make it onto our transcripts but made us who we are today and who we will become in the future. And we've learned more than just facts and formulas. We've learned how to think, how to stand up for ourselves, how to overcome challenges. We've made mistakes, but ultimately, we've changed, we've grown, we don't leave the same. Sure, we leave with years of sheer exhaustion and a little trauma from the countless hours we spent staring at a computer screen, but we leave stronger, smarter, more resilient, and a little funnier. We leave ready to go out into the world as young adults, ready for whatever challenges life will throw at us. So thank you to all the teachers who dealt with our chaos, the friends who kept us sane, and to the parents who somehow believed in us even when we turned in our assignments 2 minutes before the deadline. We're ready now. Well, maybe not for filing our taxes or fixing a car, but for the things that matter, the hard stuff, the real life stuff. We've got that. Here's to the new chapter of our lives. Thank you. Please welcome McKenna Purse.
Good afternoon, friends and family, faculty and staff, and most importantly, to the class of 2025. Today marks the beginning of the journey that is the rest of our lives. Class of 2025, we are standing at what the start of what Lana Del Rey calls our open road. In her 2012 Ride music video, Del Rey says, "I believe in the person I want to become. I believe in the freedom of the open road, and my motto is the same as ever. I believe in the kindness of strangers." I've often thought back to that part of the monologue throughout this past school year, when I had what felt like a million assignments due, a college essay to write, the ACTs to study for, soccer practice, you name it. Senior year felt like one of the most overwhelming times in my life, and I'm sure my classmates will agree. But through it all, I thought about the person I wanted to become. I held fast to that vision when graduation felt like it was light years away. And today, we are finally standing on the precipice of our open road. Our lives are stretching out before us, and for the first time, we have the opportunity to become the people we have always dreamed of being. Not the people we're supposed to be, not the people others want us to be, but the people we have always wanted to become. It is an equally terrifying and exciting promise. But if I have learned anything in my 4 years here, it is that as a grade, we are up for the challenge. We were once shy freshmen, unsure of ourselves and what felt like our distant futures, and now we stand here, worlds different, armed with enough experience to know that it is up to us to make the most of each and every opportunity we are given. We're here not only because of our hard work, but because of the help of those strangers, friends, and family alike. Everyone from our teachers to our van drivers to Chef Ryan, shout out to Chef Ryan, I think I still owe you money, has been here for us along the way. So while you bask in this moment, remember the people who came before you, who lent a hand so that you could stand up here in your cap and gown today. Somewhere along the road, it will be your turn to lend a hand to others. I'm not here to tell you that now that high school is over, life is going to be an endless adventure. We know that it won't be. We know that we are going out into an uncertain world, and there is bound to be struggle along that road to becoming our best selves. We've been told this time and time again. But what I hope to impart on you, class of 2025, is simply a reminder to not underestimate your ability to persevere through the struggle and come out the other side better for it. Sometimes it feels easier to avoid the struggle, but nobody ever grew from staying in their comfort zone. In the end, we are all products of our own bravery and our own strength. And when we choose to believe in the people we want to become, we become them. I am so proud of each and every one of us and so excited to see where our lives take us. So be brave, take chances, and be kind. It is an honor to stand here today and say congratulations, class of 2025, and welcome to your open road. Thank you. And please welcome Kayla Obayashi.
Good evening, faculty, family, friends, and the beloved class of 2025. As we all come together today, it is hard to believe that this chapter of our lives, one filled with late night studying, Chef Ryan's lunches, and unforgettable memories, is ending. When I think about our journey together, I think about real, messy, genuine human growth. The kind of human growth that happens when we doubt ourselves, when we fail, and when we decide to get back up and try again. Some may see this graduation as a turning point in our lives because it represents our ascension into adult life and our foray into future possibilities. However, I see this time as a time to reflect on the growth that has taught us to appreciate who we are now and who we have become. While this is seen as a time to shed our younger personas and forget our childlike demeanor, I pray that we never lose the abundance of love and imagination we obtained so easily in these formative years. One of the first activities we ever did as a grade together was reading books to children at a neighboring school. And in a full circle moment, we are no longer the mentors, but the fresh new faces looking out upon the world. Let us never lose that ability to try new things or to have interests as we did in our youth. In the days that follow, we may find that the scariness of the future manifests itself in different ways. We may be plagued constantly by the possibility of multiple different pathways in life. Therefore, I remind us all that happiness comes when all parts of yourself are content. I hope that from this point on, we find a medium between the rational parts of us and the parts of us that have no choice but to dream, both the realist and the idealist. In the end, there's always going to be a part of you that strives for what you want rather than being content with what you need. And both the doubt and rationality that keeps you in line and the certainty of your dreams and emotions are both of equal importance. The people who have helped me maintain this balance between the nervousness of the future and the excitement of new opportunities are the faces all around you. And I truly feel an untethered bond with this class because my experiences, our experiences are all one, and our memories are unforgettable. While we have received an education that is hands-on with mentors who strive themselves to push us until we reach the height of our self-intellect, I find that these memories are our greatest learning experiences. Some of the experiences come from classes like venturing out to the Beverly Bayou on a beach cleanup, or immersing ourselves in Canadian culture only to have a snowball fight instead. Other times, we learn through our actions and our reactions, like a van wheel getting stuck in the snow, but coming together to find a solution. As Albert Einstein once said, the only source of knowledge is experience, and these experiences have taught us the importance of connection. Through these moments, both the joyful and the curious, we discovered that growth and learning can happen when we meet the unexpected. That bond, that shared understanding, is what makes us truly unique. We didn't just memorize facts or challenges, we actually lived them. We didn't grow through just ourselves, but we grew through our experiences as one. We have weathered so much more than any one of us could have predicted. Some of us faced loss, uncertainty, or change in ways that nobody saw coming. And yet here we are, not just surviving, but thriving, not just finishing, but finishing strong. So today, we owe something to all the people who supported us throughout all the long nights and the difficult struggles. All of us are born with the capacity to grow and retain knowledge. Whether we have a desire to learn music theory, to study sports plays, or to master the art of cooking, we all want to learn. Therefore, thank you to all of our teachers who fostered this desire rather than destroyed it, which can so easily be done. Thank you to all of our families who stayed up late to support us, even when they didn't need to. And to all of our support systems. Every kind remark, late night text, pat on the back carried us through to this moment. And finally, to my fellow graduates, there will be no one that understands our genuine feelings these past 4 years more than the faces behind me. There will be no one that can comprehend the magnitude of those after-school art room conversations or back of the van brain dumps. I hope you continue to not only bond over the negatives and thrive in the positives of our past 4 years, but also to look towards the future. If there is one thing I hope we all find in the future is meaning. I hope we find meaning in life, in acquaintance, and in new discovery yet to come. So thank you, fellow graduates, for being my looking glass. We all live in each other's similarities, but we truly delight in each other's differences. I hope that after today I can learn to gain Kaya's confidence, Pauline's humor, Emily's strength, Izzy's creativity, Ellie's optimism, Ani's vibrancy, Jasmine's courage, Maisie's adventurousness, Addie's loyalty, Nev's empathy, McKenna's sincerity, Violet's honesty, Masha's diligence, Talisa's compassion, Sam's wittiness, Will's authenticity, and Emma's charisma, Tara's determination, Kenzie's exuberance, and all the traits that resonate in each and every one of us. It is because of these traits that we are unlike any other grade that came before or will come after us. I know for sure that we will not stay in the fold of irrelevance, normalcy, practicality, and consistency. These people behind me will be noisemakers, leaders, dreamers, and fighters. Congratulations, class of 2025. And now it's with excitement that I introduce Kaya Bryce singing Almost There.
That's just gonna have to wait a while. Ain't got time for messing around, and it's not my style. This old town could slow you down, people taking the easy way. But I know exactly where I'm going and getting closer and closer every day, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. People down here think I'm crazy, but I don't care. Trials and tribulations, I've had my share, but there ain't nothing gonna stop me now, 'cause I'm almost there. I remember Daddy told me fairy tales can come true. You gotta make them happen, it all depends on you. So I work real hard each and every day. Now things for sure are going my way. Just doing what I do. Look out, boys, I'm coming through, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. People gon' come here from everywhere, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
now the time that everyone's been waiting for, and I obviously did not do a good job with my practicing. So I had to get a refresher on where I'm supposed to be. So, all right, here we go.
Members of the class of 2025, by the authority granted in me by the Academy at Penguin Hall Board of Trustees, President Molly Martins, and faculty, I hereby certify that you have met all of the academic and co-curricular requirements for graduation. We will now confer your individual diplomas. Okay. Jasmine Lee Battistini. Pauline Catherine Bodek. Nev Lucia Benora Leonard. Niara Ikaya Bryce Edwards.
I did it, Mama.
Tara Lynn Dolly. You're fine. Take your time. Mackenzie Rose Garcia. Maria Gilbert. Maisie May Heath. Addison Rose Hogan. Isabel Drew Holland. Samantha Phoenix Jameson. William Keogh. Emily Marin Little. Kayla May Obayashi. McKenna Marsh Purse. Violet Penelope Ross. Eliza Pearl Sanger. Emma Charlotte Schaefer. Ananda Blanca Estrella Hernandez Stefan. Talise Amani Noemi Treyar. Another round of applause. This is the moment in our ceremony when you officially become graduates of the Academy at Penguin Hall. As you prepare to move your tassels, please know that we are grateful to have walked beside you on your APH journey. Take good care of yourselves and each other, and keep APH in your hearts, knowing that we believe in you. You always have a home here at APH. Class of 2025, please move your tassels from the right to the left to signify that you have graduated. Families and friends, students, faculty and staff, and the Board of Trustees, it is my great honor to present to you the Academy at Penguin Hall Class of 2025. Thank you all for coming. Please join your graduates under the tent for a special treat.